Many teachers want to create videos for their students or have their students create their own videos, and they ask me what's the best way to store these and share them and show them. And the answer almost always is YouTube. So let's take some time to go through how to use YouTube with students in your classroom. The first thing you have to do is get to YouTube. Now, we don't have a button for that on the start page, but it's very easy to get to. The address is simply youtube.com. When you go there, you'll see the start page for YouTube, the dashboard for YouTube. You will probably have to sign in. The thing to know is that YouTube is owned by Google, so any Google account is a YouTube account as well, and that includes our district accounts. So you can sign in with your regular district email address and your same old password that you use to sign into Gmail or Google Docs or anything. Now, I'm going to use a different account in this video just because I don't have it set up yet, so I can show you what it actually looks like. So if you click on sign in, it will take you to a standard Google sign in page, and you will sign in as usual. And this up here will show you which account you're on. Now, if you have a picture set up with your Gmail, it'll show you that picture, and that's how you can tell which account you are signed in on. You'll see if I click on that, I get a little pop-up that tells me that I'm signed in. It's a new account, I have no subscribers, and it gives me two very important links. One to Creator Studio and one to YouTube settings, and we'll talk about both of those in a little bit. The starting page for YouTube shows a lot of videos that other people have made, things that are popular right now or popular music videos, and you can look at those if you want. If you want to see videos you've created, those are in your channel, and over here on the side of the screen you'll see a button that says My Channel, and you click on that. Now, there's some hidden pieces in this, and one of them that I want to show you, it's hard to find, is if you hover over, put your mouse over this top banner right here, you'll get a little pencil that lets you add some art to this. So you can put a background and say, put your art or picture or your name or whatever you like there. Another place is if you go just below that, you put your mouse just below this, it's really hidden, it's kind of weird. You can find this little pencil right here, and this is where you want to go to Channel Settings. And here's a really nice little trick. You click on Channel Settings. Over here on the side you'll see the Channel Settings. You want to go to Upload Defaults. This means anytime you upload a video, make a video and upload it to YouTube, you're going to be able to set the right defaults so that it will always be the way you want. So one of them you might want to set is category. So most of ours are probably going to be in education. Okay. The license, this is important, a standard YouTube license. I do all of mine as Creative Commons attribution, which means other people can use them, but they have to give me credit. Here's an important one. Here's where you can turn off comments. If you've ever gone to YouTube comments, well, I don't recommend you do it. Turn off the comments, you can turn off the ratings so that other people can't comment on your video. Most of the time, you don't need that anyway. Now, here's a really crucial one up at the very top, and that's the privacy. For YouTube videos, there are three choices for privacy: public, private, or unlisted. Public means just what you think it does. It means anyone, anywhere can find it. They can search for it using keywords. They can find it. It's out there on YouTube. It's going to show up. Private means no one can get to it unless you explicitly share it with them. Unlisted means if someone has the link to that video, they can watch it without signing in. They don't have to do anything else. But that video will not show up in searches. It won't be a publicly available thing. No one will be able to search for Mr. Smith's video on whatever. I use unlisted almost all the time. If I make it private and I want to show a video to my students, then I have to type in all of my students' email addresses. That's too much. That's not practical. So I make a video unlisted. That means no one's going to find it just by doing a random Google search. But if I send out a link to my students or post a link on a website, anyone who clicks on that will be able to find that. So your privacy settings are really important, and you can set the default by going to these channel settings. You can always change the settings for individual video if you want later, but this is the default, and this is going to save you a lot of time. So once you have all your upload defaults there, you click Save, and now anything you add to YouTube, anything you upload, is going to start out with these default settings.